and welcome to my channel where I make dishes inspired by some of my favorite video game characters. Today's dish is inspired by Fuuka Yamagishi from Persona 3, and we are making some white chocolate matcha cookies. Like many of the Persona ladies, Fuuka is an awful cook, so I knew I needed to make something simple in her honor. Fuuka can gift you a cookie if you spend time with her on Christmas Day, and supposedly it's edible, so I felt like a simple cookie would be perfect to make. Lastly, Fuuka's iconic green hair and kind demeanor remind me a lot of the comforting feeling of matcha. Therefore, these matcha crinkle cookies were the perfect treat to make in her honor, and they're so simple that even Fuuka can't mess them up. You'll start out by lining 2 baking sheets with parchment paper. In a stand mixer with a whisk attachment, you'll cream some softened butter with granulated sugar, baking powder, baking soda, and salt until it's fluffy and smooth. You'll then beat in 2 eggs until well combined, and then remove your bowl from your stand mixer. In a separate medium bowl, you'll sift in some all-purpose flour and matcha powder. You can then stir the flour mixture into your batter with a rubber spatula until everything is combined and a dough is formed, making sure not to overmix. We'll also pour in some white chocolate chips and fold in with our spatula until the chips are well dispersed. We'll then grab 2 small bowls for rolling. In one bowl, we'll add granulated sugar, and in the second bowl, we'll sift in powdered sugar and more matcha powder. We'll scoop out about 20-ish cookie dough balls, and one at a time roll them in the granulated sugar, then the powdered sugar and matcha mixture, until well coated, then place onto your prepared baking sheets. Once formed, chill the dough in the fridge for at least 30 minutes, and start preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit when your dough is almost ready. You can then slide the baking sheets into the oven to bake for 14 to 17 minutes until the cookies have just set in the center and the edges are starting to turn golden. Remove from the oven and allow the cookies to cool slightly on their baking sheets before serving and enjoying. The full recipe can be found below. Feel free to like if you want a bite, follow for more geeky treats, and comment what foods Fuuka reminds you of. Thanks for following along.